Dragi gledalci Srpske nastavnice Amerike, dobar dan. Ovoga puta javljamo se sa jednog golf turnira. To je veliki godišnji turnir koji organizuje SNF Summer Golf Tournament, Srpski narodni savez, već 81 godinu. Ovoga puta je u mestu Crown Point, Indiana. Reč je o trodnevnom turniru koji se ovoga puta održava u saradnji sa crkvom Sveti Ilija u Maryvillu u Indijani, tako da preko dana, 3 dana, golferi dođu i igraju golf ovde nekoliko sati, od 9 ujutro do 3 popodne, a onda uveče se sve nastavlja druženjem i večerom i programom u društvenoj sali crkve Sveti Ilije. Danas ćemo porazgovarati sa ljudima ovde zaduženim za turnir i sa golferima da vidimo više o njihovim utiscima. Ovo je scena koja se ponavlja već 81 godinu. Srpski narodni savez sa sedištem u Pittsburghu u Sjedinjenim državama, poznati po skraćenici SNF, već decenijama organizuje svoj letnji golf turnir. Dolaze učesnici iz cijele Amerike i Kanade da igraju golf 3 dana, ali da se upoznaju i druže. Sada čak često dolaze zajedno roditelji i deca. Mnogi igrači su rođeni u Americi i preci su im došli odavno, ali svi imaju zajedničko ljubav za sve što je vezano za srpski narod i tako su i odrasli celog života. John Martić je raniji predsjednik SNF-a. Dakle, nalazimo se na jednom veoma lepom mestu i veoma lep događaj. Ovo je White Hawk Country Club, Maryville, Crown Point, Indiana, i ovo je jedan od glavnih godišnjih turnira organizaciji SNF, Summer Golf Tournament. John Martić, jedan od prošlih predsjednika SNF-a, ovdje je danas Nik Lubić, također domaćini. Nikom će razgovarati za nekoliko momenta također, ali evo, da pitamo, da pozdravimo Johna Martića, da pitamo šta se dešava. Johne, dobar dan, evo nas na vašem golf turniru. Možete nam reći šta se dešava danas ovde?
Dobar dan i hvala što si došao, Alex. Ovo je, mislim, 60 ili 75 godina što ima ovaj golf turnamentu ovde i naš narod dođu iz cijele okoline United States i Kanada. Ova godina ima 243 golferi. Ima zabava svaki noć, za posle 3 noć i večeras isto bit ću blizu 1000 naš narod i puno hrana i puno pića i puno dobar tamburaši. Vrlo dobro je da mi smo svi skupa dvako.
Kad kažete ima 243 golfera, ali na zabavu dođe čak i 1000 ljudi, da li znači tu imaju članova njihovih familija i drugi ljudi iz okoline, znači dođu članovi crkve Sveti Ilija, Maryville?
Da, ne svaki ne igra golf sigurno, bet ovo je kao mali vacation za puno familija što dođe i tako mi imamo puno prijatelji iz cijele United States i Kanada. Svaki godina, 2 puta na godina mi smo skupa. Mi ovdje sada i u januari, februar mi idemo neđe Južni Ameriki gdje je bolje vremena, da nema sneg.
Či se ovo uglavnom Srbi, znači iz cijele Amerike, od Arizone, Chicago, Pittsburgh, Kanada, znači dođu i 3 dana ovdje igraju golf.
Da. Iz Kalifornija je tu i ti si pravi, Arizona, puno naroda. Evo je, svaka familija voli da bude skupa za ovaj nedelja. Malo djeca su tu i najstariji od naš narod je tu. Ali sinoć bio vrlo dobro što sam vidio na zabava. Puno mlada naš narod se igra kolo i stani blizu orkestra i si pjevaju skupa. Mi smo jedna velika familija.
Znači, ovo je jedna velika tradicija. Jeste vi rođeni u Americi i kako se očuvala ova tradicija SNF-a i ovih golf turnira?
Ja sam počeo doći kad sam bio mlad. Moj pokojni otac je bio naš najglavniji predsjednik isto u 95, mislim, za 4 godina. I oni mene podali ovoj posao. Bio sam predsjednik za 5 godina i svake godina mi smo, we grow. Mi smo veliki, za svake godina više narod, što su član od saveza. Sad mi imamo blizu blizu 11,000 ljudi što su član od saveza.
Da li ljudi koji igraju ovdje na golf turniru su uglavnom članovi saveza ili ne moraju biti članovi?
Spada biti. Mi tebe može da igra samo 1 godina ako nisi član i posle to mora da bude član.
Kako izgleda ovdje dan? Evo sad kad pričamo je jutro, u 9 ujutro po lokalnom vremenu, jel se seda ovdje, kako izgleda u vozila i onda se igra golf do 3 popodne, kako izgleda recite nam ovako jedan dan, preko dana?
Teško je kad se ne zabava da
se ustane
ali, mi voli ovo, so nije važno, smo malo bolestan ujutro, ali kad mi smo skupa sve više nije važno.
Da li ljudi treba da budu dobri u golfu? Da li treba znati dobro da igrate golf? Ili ima i početnika ovdje?
Mi imamo ljudi koji su igrali za 50 godina i prvi put isto. So, ima different classes, znaš. Mi imamo 6 za muški, 1 za žena i 2 za mala djeca. So, najbolji golfer se zove double A, to je najbolji. I dalje na D je narod kao ja, ne valja igraju.
Koliko ima ovdje ovih, recimo za one koji ne znaju golfu, ovih malih ovako, kako se zove ovaj deo, the green, ili koliko ima tih površina gdje se dođe da se ubaca loptu, konkretno ovdje u ovom klubu, otprilike, da li ih ima puno? How many of these areas are there here? Is this called a green? Or?
Okay, we're standing on a green. The golf course, typical golf course, has 18 holes. This is a bigger club. They have 36 holes. So, with so many players, we needed a bigger course. So they're very accommodating here.
I da li ima timova tu? Da li se znači ljudi učlane od timova?
No.
Ima li neka nagrada ili?
No, samo jedan. Svaki igra svoj loptu. Nema tim.
Ima li neki pobjednik? Ko dobije pehar posle ili? Is there a winner of the championship?
Svaki klas će dobiti trofej večeras.
Znači ima pobjednika, znači...
Sure.
I da li dođu isti ljudi svake godine ili ima znači novi ljudi svake godine?
Svake godine drugi ljudi. I mean, ima par što svake godine, su champion, but svake godine mi ima neka druga.
I što se tiče financija, da li je ovo za vas kao sredstvo skupljanja sredstava ili pomažete u stvari lokalnoj crkvi ovdje?
Sve stane ovdje na crkve i Srpska narodna saveza. Mi imamo, se zove lodge ili društvo na svake zemlju i oni dobiju 50% i crkva dobiju 50% isto.
Koliko ima ovih lokalnih grupa za SNF lodges po Americi i Kanadi, otprilike, da li se zna?
Cijelo je blizu 200 i ovoj okolini blizu Chicago može 15-16 društvo.
Šta za vas znači SNF? Vaš tata je bio predsjednik i vi ste bili predsjednik. Šta za vas znači Serb National Federation? What does it mean for you, this organization, SNF, in your life? How big a part of your life has it been throughout the years?
Being Serbian has always been a big part of my life, and part of that is being involved in the Serb National Federation. Because people that are truly interested in preserving our Serbian heritage join organizations like ours. And we try to give back to the people with these organizations, and we see it every year. We're growing more and more every year. So we're keeping Serbianism alive in the United States and Canada.
How is yours one of the oldest organizations in the U.S. and Canada? How is it being kept? What is it that helps Serbs? How do you see it keep this tradition throughout the years and decades and so far from the homeland?
A lot of the money that we raise, we donate to different causes in the homeland. We're active with Lifeline Chicago, which is Princess Catherine's charity over there. When the unfortunate wars happened in the 90s, we sent many supplies and a lot of money to Krajina. Even when things were happening in Bosnia recently, we've helped those people as well. We make our money by selling insurance and annuities. That's what keeps our business going, and that's what allows us to sponsor events like tournaments.
How can somebody become a member of SNF right now?
Go online, snflife.org, or call the home office in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, or better yet, come tonight and I'll sign you up.
Okay, that's even if we get a chance to post this quickly. So, what kind of insurances can somebody get? Types of insurance through SNF?
We offer life insurance, all types of life insurance, for young people to old people. You know, if you want to pay one time, if you want to pay overtime. We also do annuities, which are like a certificate of deposit, savings account. Our rates are much better than banks. We are a totally liquid company. We've never defaulted on a payment. We're a very solid company.
And some of the funds collected at events like today, do you also use them for some of the scholarships you provide to students? Can you tell us more about your scholarships?
We do. The SNF has 15 $1,000 scholarships, and we have some families that donated money in memory of a loved one, and we in turn named a scholarship after that person, and we have I believe 8 of those at $1,000. We also established the Krajina scholarship, which is a $10,000 scholarship, and we recently contracted with an investment company in Montana that they were the financial advisors for a lady named Danica Williams. She was an American-born Serbian woman that achieved one of the highest ranks in the United States military, and she left a large legacy to her people. So in turn, we've created three $10,000 scholarships each year for worthy recipients going to further education, and not necessarily college. We've expanded it. People that want to be carpenters or plumbers or electricians, those people going to technical schools as well.
What is it? What are the qualifications? What does a student need to get a scholarship?
Everyone is different, and again, it's on our website. Every scholarship is detailed in there with the requirements.
And can you tell us about your family, your parents, grandparents? Did they come to Pittsburgh originally? Where did they come from?
Mm-hmm. Well, my parents were born here. My father, they're both from Lika. My father was from Glina, and my mother's family was from Ponikve and actually Gomirja. My grandfather was from Gomirja. He was baptized in a monastery in Gomirja, and he was a volunteer in the United States Army during World War I. It's said that he was the first Serbian-born to enlist in the United States Army. They came here. My grandfather came here through San Francisco. My grandmother came in through outside of Pittsburgh, and it's a funny story. They knew each other for 3 days before they got married. And
love at first sight.
Love at first sight. Exactly. Yes.
We actually happened to be talking on the day of the anniversary of Oluja when Serbs were expelled from places like Glina, actually, and Lika back then. Actually, in 1995, as a matter of fact, 28 years ago. Right. Have you had a chance to maybe see that there was a big event also yesterday in Prijedor in Bosnia in memory of victims? Right.
I did see that. I did see that, and I was actually over there about 5 years ago, so I recognized some of what I saw in the news there. Yes.
What's your message to newly arrived Serbs in America? How to keep this Serbian tradition that SNF has so successfully managed to do through different decades and different groups of people who came? What's for the next 100 years, so to say?
We have a lot to offer. The SNF is the best place for a young person that's immigrating to the United States from the homeland. Our people are very welcoming. We have professionals at every level to help them if they have visa issues, if they have language issues. We have many Serbs that own businesses that have given jobs to a lot of the immigrants that have come in. In addition to that, we're keeping Serbian traditions alive. It's, when I go to Serbia, I go to Skadarlija in Beograd, and it's just like being in Chicago or being in Pittsburgh. It's the same thing. So I would encourage those people to come here for a better life, and this can be their home away from home.
So if somebody's interested in coming to America, they can call SNF headquarters, ask some questions.
We can help them. We can point them to an immigration attorney if they need. If they have any economic questions, we have a full staff of people that could point them in the right direction.
What are your impressions when you go to Serbia? Is food one of the best things, and what are your impressions when you go there?
Ništa bolje. I dobro šljivovice isto.
Još neka poruka za sve, bilo ovdje ili u Srbiji, some message?
Wow, that's tough. That's tough. Samo dođu. Zovi, samo zovi.
Napred naši! Idemo dalje, momci! Živjeli! Best tournament ever! SNF!
Tako!
Kako ide?
Dobro, Žigić, kako si mi ti?
Dobro.
Da bi bilo bolje, ne bi valjalo.
Da, ko pobeđuje danas?
Pa ovdje smo pri kraju igre. Tijesno, zagustilo se dobro.
Koji ste vi, neki tim poseban?
Mi smo na Team C, grupa C, ali ja sam u drugom mjestu, sin mi u četvrtom mjestu.
Vidit ćemo.
Šta znači grupa C?
Ko udara između 90 i 100.
I koliko je teško da se ima takav rezultat?
Mislim, nije nešto preteško, ako si profesionalac to udaraš oko 72, 70, malo manje ako si stvarno dobar igrač, ali ovako srednji igrači su svi.
Koliko poena kad ubaciš u jednu ovako rupu?
Obično 4 puta udara se i ubaciš u rupu.
A koliko dobiješ poena za svaku rupu?
Svaki je udarac poen.
Poen jedan.
Ja, i šta najniže se skuplja poene, to bolje.
36 je maksimum ili...
Mislim, nije možeš 34, 33, ali obično 36.
To bi bilo
To bi bilo. Ajde, živjeli.
Predavanje. This is good.
Ko je bolji, sin ili tata?
Pa on je bolje od mene.
Nije.
Pa, tu smo, odmah su. Ali, šta ćete radiš? Još 2 godine ja ću biti bolje, 100%.
Ko je učio? Si učio tate golfa?
On je mene naučio kako da se igra, da.
I šta je ovako, ili ima neki tu trik poseban ili...
Pa nema uopšte, samo trebaš da vježbaš puno i da igraš i da udaraš pravo, tako je, da.
I kako je to, došao si sa tatom zajedno ovdje na turnir?
Da, jesmo, nas trojica, ovo je Đorđe Đuričić, to je family friend.
I kako ti se sviđa ovaj turnir, što kažeš?
Pa fino, sve dobro, ljudi, društvo, sve tu, rakija, sve, dobro je, da. Sviđam se, da.
Sinoć žurka, večer žurka.
Žurka.
To se najviše nadamo, žurke večeras.
Da, najbitnije je.
Če mogu da se upozna neke nove ljude, mlade ovako i...
Pa...
Na partiji si upoznao nove neke...
Pa i da.
Ja, uvijek se poznajemo.
Uvijek, znaš, mladici iza Pittsburgh su došli ovu godinu i da, upoznao sam dosta društva, da znaš, ja.
Srpski narodni savez svaki put organizuje događaj na drugoj lokaciji, a prihod od turnira ide za dobrobit lokalne crkve u čijim društvenim salama se održavaju i večernji i zabavni programi. Ovoga puta to je crkva Sveti Ilija iz Mervila u severozapadnoj Indijani. Nikola Beader kaže da je na ovim takmičenjima otkad je imao 10 godina i da je rešio da ovoga puta, kao 29-godišnjak, rukovodi događajem.
It's been an amazing day. It's the final day of the SNF Golf Tournament. Just awesome to have everyone here and just so excited for the rest of the day and for the banquet tonight. But I can't thank everyone enough for coming out. It's been an unreal couple days. So.
How do you feel about this tournament, being here within your parish, within the church, St. Ilija?
Yep. Tournament's been awesome. So me and my co-chairman Nicholas Grubnich decided to chair the event this year. We had 242 golfers. I think it's the most golfers we've had in around 30 years. And just means a lot to the church to have people come here, support the church, and it's just been an awesome event.
And now it's interesting that young people like you are joining. What is it that attracted you to come and play and be involved with everything?
Yeah, so I've been playing these tournaments honestly my whole life. I think my first one I played I was like 10 years old. So just coming to these my whole life, and then as we get older, it's time for the young guys to step up. So me and my co-chairman, same age as me, 29 years old, we decided to step up and run the event. Just because the only way to keep this going is if younger guys step up and run events. So it's been awesome.
They've been the kids have done great. Just been so polite and respectful, great to work with. I mean, I can't say enough about them.
So you're a new generation, but you're even newer generation.
Yep, exactly.
To come and join. What would you say? Why should somebody come and be at this tournament and be involved with everything next time?
Oh, I mean, So even these guys I'm playing with, I've met them. I would have only known them because of playing in the golf tournaments. Like Milan over there is from West Virginia. I would have never known him if I didn't come to these tournaments. So coming since I was like a 10-year-old, I've made lifelong friends just from coming to these events.
You keep in touch with friends you meet?
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, you see them maybe a couple times a year, but it's like, right where you left off when you see them. So it's been awesome.
And what do you work out otherwise now? Or you're studying or you work?
No. So I live in downtown Chicago, just have a job, sales job, and just, this has been basically taking over my real work, but it's been an awesome past year to set this up, and just can't say enough.
What does being Serbian mean for you?
Oh, it means everything. It means everything. If, everything I do, it all comes back to the church, really, and being Serbian, and any kind of events we have, it all leads back to that, and it's, it wouldn't be anything without that, so.
Have you traveled to Serbia yet?
I have. I went once back in 2007, I think, with my parents. We did a family trip there, but need to go back soon, definitely.
Nikola Lubić kaže da je ovo najviši turnir u više od 20 godina. So here we are at the SNF Golf event in Crown Point, Maryville, Indiana, and Nikola Ljubić is the golf director for SNF, so the best person to ask him about the golf event today. And as we're talking, there's a lot of people in carts going around. This whole area is full of golfers, actually Serbian golfers from across America and Canada. Nick, how is everything going today?
Everything is going great. We've had probably the biggest tournament, this is the biggest tournament in over 20 years. We have 243 golfers from all over the U.S. and Canada. We have guests playing. We have 10 kids. We have a ladies division, all different types of caliber of golfers. This is just a great event. It has got bigger and bigger each year. We had thought with maybe the decline of the economy and stuff that we would lose some of this, but it's just growing. The Serbian people, they look forward to this. We do 2 tournaments. We do one in the winter, which is usually Arizona, California, or Florida. Usually in the summer, we do one throughout the Midwest somewhere. And the attraction with so many Serbs in the Midwest, the summer tournament just keeps growing. Kids are getting involved. The kids, once they get over 16, they can't play in the juniors anymore, but now they're sticking around to play in the older division, which is making everything keep growing.
Does it mean that Serbs love golf, or they like to get together, or everything?
They love golf, but the camaraderie for these people who come around from the Midwest areas who are playing with their kumovi, their cousins, their brother or sister, they do enjoy golf, but they love the 3 days being together. They make new friends here from different places around the Midwest or whomever. They hang out at night at the church hall, and it just keeps growing. It's just so beautiful.
So this has been going on for decades. Does it mean some of the players are now kids of those who started this a long time ago?
100%. This is the 81st summer tournament, I believe. The midwinter.
81st annual, or?
Yes.
It's been going on for a long time.
Long time. The winters, I think, were over 50. So yeah, this has been going on forever, and it is just grandparents passing on to their kids to the grandchild. Now the grandchild is going up, and their kids are coming in. It's been full circle, and it's just a great organization.
Is it known who first had the idea to start golf? There's also a basketball tournament going on for about similar time.
Yeah.
So did somebody sit down and decide these are the sports that would be good? Or
I would imagine those are probably the 3 easiest. The basketball is a massive event, and each sport has a golf director like myself or a sport director that directs those tournaments. The basketball one was just up in Milwaukee, I believe, about a month or so ago. And I think throughout the 4 or 5 days, they had over 5,000 people.
Yeah, it was
Serbs
huge. 110 teams.
Yes.
That's the biggest.
Yeah, and the bowling tournament, same. That's every fall. They do well. Not as big as golf, but or basketball. But it's a sport that the non-golfer or non-basketball player, they play on. So they keep everybody going. Golf's the only one that has 2.
How good do you need to be in golf to come here and play?
You don't. We have different divisions from top caliber to just starters. And we keep them together, and we help them out, make sure they have fun. That's what it's all about. And the Serbianism of everybody hanging out together and the camaraderie. The camaraderie is the biggest thing.
So that's a big draw. In addition to being, today happens to be, out of 3 days, maybe the one that's a little cloudy, but otherwise beautiful. It's been beautiful weather for much of the tournament. What does a day look like when it starts in the morning and I see people going in carts? Do they drive in carts from
Yes.
one area to another? Or
Yeah, so
how do they choose where they start? How does it all work for people who don't know about golf?
So once they register with the SNF, with the office, after all that's collected, they send me a master spreadsheet. And when you register, you are asked on the registration who you would like to play with. Your brother, your cousin, kumavi. After all that's collected, I try to do the best I can putting them together in a foursome. And then we look at that, and if we couldn't do it, because only there's four carts or four groups, then I look to put a friend or cousin behind them. So at least they're following each other and connecting. And some of the caliber players want to play together, some don't. We do whatever it takes to make them happy.
What's the secret to playing golf well? What would you say?
A lot of practice. I mean, this is a sport where if you can play good and come out and play the next day like you never even played before. It's not like somebody throws you a baseball, you can hit it every time. Golf's completely different.
And they say this is, in America, that's how business gets conducted. A lot of times people walking, and is it still true?
Yeah.
That it's...
A lot of business deals are made on the golf course where a client and a prospective client are walking around, having a drink, having golf, playing golf, and can make a deal, discuss something wherever they're playing golf, more relaxed.
Is this, do you do something else, or is this primarily what you do?
No, I'm involved in a couple of businesses, but I'm also an agronomist, which is, by trade, like a soil scientist. So I actually work at golf courses where I take soil samples of the grass, water samples of the water, set them to a lab, have them tested, make sure anything's not susceptible to any kind of disease. If it is, we write a prescription, chemical-wise or whatever, to fix whatever needs to be done.
Does it take a lot of maintenance to get this? Is this grass what we're standing on? It's like very, very short grass, special. It's a special kind of grass.
It's a special grass. I'm not sure what this was. I'm thinking it's bent because different grasses are used in different parts of the country because of the weather.
And how do you see the future of the tournament? Like, do you already know next year where it's going to be?
Yes, it's usually put out to bid a year or two ahead of time. Next year, it's going to be in Canton, Ohio. Next summer, the midwinter, next March, is going to be in Phoenix. And as the progression goes through this year, we'll have other colonies bidding on like year 2025.
What's the best way for somebody to register in time and follow? Is it the SNF's website? Or?
Yeah, well, it's pretty much communication between myself to get it started and who's ever interested in it. They fill out a formal bid that we would like to host a tournament, so-and-so. This is the hotel we're going to use. This is the golf course we're going to use. On behalf of our church and lodge, we would like to host the tournament this year. It's a pretty formal tournament. Then eventually down the road, it gets voted on by the SNF board, and then they're awarded the tournament. And then they have a contract that they have to go through to agree with everything on the SNF contract, and it goes from there.
How about individuals who'd like to play, just to come and register for the tournament?
Yeah, we have a guest division. So a non-server American who has friends, we usually get 20, 30 guests. We let them play a couple times, but now it's mandatory after those couple times where they have to join the SNF. That's something we've really tried to push the last couple of years.
So by coming here, they help the SNF and different programs that SNF has too.
Yes.
Like scholarships and other.
Yeah, and even in the basketball and I believe bowling, there is guest flights too. I've been an SNF member since I was a kid, but when I think why I got involved in this is my grandparents are both passed away now, but I think, especially my Bubba, how happy she would be seeing that I'm involved in this.
And where was she from?
They were from Lika.
From Lika.
And it just makes me so happy, and I love nothing better than making somebody smile. I will do anything for anybody. Go out of my way to help somebody out if they're not happy with something or do something. And the camaraderie that serves and just this whole atmosphere, it's the best.
And what's your message to newly arrived Serbs in America, how to keep that tradition alive like that?
Come visit, come to a picnic, come to one of these events, meet the people, eventually join the SNF. Like Coom John said, down the road, we'll help you with anything you need. It's just beautiful.
What would you say? Why should somebody join SNF, and why should somebody come play at golf tournaments like this one?
To join the SNF, well, obviously the life insurance part of it and all that is great for the individual, looking for the future of their family, saving money. The whole business side of it is great, but on the athletic side, it's just, especially for a newcomer, how many people you are going to meet, how many people will be able to help you if you need help, maybe with a job or finding a house, or whatever.
You're part of an organization. You have like a fraternity, as he says.
Exactly.
You have a whole network of people that.
100%. They're all about helping everybody.
And you plan to visit Serbia?
Planning next year.
And did you already know what towns, or?
I think we're going to start in Austria. My wife wants to go there, and then we're going to go to Belgrade. I have family in Novi Sad, and maybe end up in Montenegro, then come back.
Would this be your first time?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Real excited.
Brian Pjević, koji živi u Wisconsinu, ide i na zimski i letnji turnir. Njegova familija je u Srpskom narodnom savezu već 9 decenija.
Yeah, I started went to the convention, and this was 8 years ago, so I ended up being on the board for 4 years, and then the next convention, I was asked to be vice president by our current president, Dane Medic. So I've served now on the board for 8 years. It's the way I give back to the community. I want to keep the Serb National Federation as strong as possible, financially and fraternally, so we can keep doing a lot of good things for our members.
What would you say for those who haven't joined SNF yet? Why should they join?
One of the things is, first of all, we have great products, financial products, that'll help for retirement, kids college, financial well-being. There's always a need for life insurance no matter where you're at in your life. The earlier you can sign up the kids, the better rates you get, and they can be members for life. So that's just the financial aspects, but the people that you meet, the members that we have, they're just the most unbelievable people you'll meet in your life. And the Serbian, to get together, it's really special to be here.
What's your background? Are you from Pittsburgh, or?
No, I'm originally from Silvis, Illinois. So I'm in St. Luca, Lodge 129, and now I move up and I live in Wisconsin right now. So I have the opportunity. I've been going to both the summer and midwinter. We also have a bowling tournament, a 3-day celebration in Pittsburgh in the summer. So we have a lot of activities to keep you busy too.
And here, this is a great turnout. How would you explain? What is it that brings more and more people to these events?
I think one of the things I've seen changed in probably like the last 8 years is the amount of young kids that we're getting. We're starting off as juniors, and then they stay with it and they have their friends, and so we're getting a lot more young people. And so it used to be, now you got to make sure you get your registration early so you have a spot, because sometimes we fill up fast for the tournaments.
So are there some kids and grandkids of some of the people who started this?
Yeah, and so like my family, they've been lodge members for, going back probably 80 years, 90 years. So it's generations. And so it's really a special place, special time to get together.
Have you had a chance to visit Serbia yourself?
No, I have not. I'd love to go. It's kind of on my wish list. My youngest daughter is going to be a senior in high school, so we're thinking maybe next year we can take a family trip to see Belgrade and Serbia. But yeah.
What's your message to Serbs across North America?
Please go to our website. Please join. If you're not a member, please join. We need members. We need to keep this thing together. We are the largest Serbian fraternal organization in North America, and we'd like to get stronger and more members.
So Nick, are we going to go see some players now?
Yep, we'll go take a ride and meet some of the guys.
So let's sit in the golf cart.
Siedi.
So pretty much everybody here today is for SNF.
Yep.
There's a lot of cars and lots of people. What's going on today? Can you tell us?
A lot of good playing, some okay weather. It's nice to be in the region, back home.
Are you here for 3 days?
3 days, yep. From Phoenix.
We came from Phoenix all the way.
Yeah.
Is this your first time?
No, I've been here a couple times.
And what are the impressions about this one?
I like this tournament. It's a good tournament.
And how does a day go here? What's going on today?
So play 18, go back to the hall, drinks, dinner, ceremony, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How are you good in golf, or like what's
I'm okay. I'm okay. I just like to come out and have fun.
Is there like a certain score you're looking for when you play, or how do you know you're doing well?
I just like to play good, hit it straight.
And can you tell us about you? Are you from Phoenix originally, or?
I was born in Chicago, and then my parents moved to Phoenix when I was young.
And you plan to come to the next tournament?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Best time of the year.
How's your name again?
Nikolai Radakovic.
I'm from Phoenix as well.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
How did you decide to come to this tournament?
I've been playing ever since I was about 8 years old. Well, not 8, but probably 12. We played, it's probably my 6th tournament since I've been 12 years old. Now I'm 24. So it's been a tradition in our family.
What do you think about this tournament, and how does a day go? Like, how long does it take? You go from, like, I think there's 36 holes here, right?
Yeah.
What about for people who don't know about golf? How would you explain what happens, and what's the goal? And
for golf, you need to hit your drive, and then you're hitting your next shot. So you have anywhere between a par 3, which is a shorter distance, and then you have par 5, which par 3 shots to make it in the hole. You're supposed to 5 shots, so it's a little bit longer. And then out here, all we're doing is just trying to hit it straight and continue to, you know, get the ball closer and closer to the hole, and then you change clubs depending on how far you are from the hole.
How many times do you usually need to hit before getting the ball in?
Oh, sometimes maybe once, maybe 20 times before you get in the hole. So it varies.
Is it sometimes like in the movies when you hit from really far to get it in, or do you need to come close?
Oh, yeah. I mean, last week I made an albatross, so I made it in the hole from 295 yards. So I don't know how many meters that is, but.
So how do you play golf outside of this tournament as well? Like when you're home?
Yeah.
That's a good area over there in Arizona.
In Arizona.
You can play all year, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I play probably twice a week in Arizona. Even though it's hot, we still play.
And can you tell us about your background? Serbian,
yeah. All my grandparents are from Serbia, and then they immigrated to Chicago area, and then from Chicago we moved to Arizona in the desert, and we still come back here and visit with friends and family.
How many Serbs in Arizona? Is it known?
Oh, there's thousands of Serbs in Arizona, yeah, to put a number on it.
What would you say the significance of this event beyond golf also? The gathering, the value?
Well, for all of us, yeah, to be together. Friendship, exactly. A lot of people that you don't see regularly, you know that they're going to come to this golf tournament, so you get a chance to spend some time with them. So, yeah.
And did you go to Serbia yet? Have you visited?
No. I'm the most American Serb out here.
Zorane, šta se dešava danas? Možete da nam opišete kako protiče dan?
Pa odlično protiče dan, samo što je počela malo kiša, ali to je sve ok. Najvažnija stvar je da se mi Srbi sastavljamo. Što se tiče toga, Srpski narodni savez SNF je zato vrlo odlična stvar, i ja bih želio svi da se postali član, zato što oni samo daju nazad našim crkvama i našim srpskom narodu.
Evo, da li ova organizacija pokazuje da se može održati srpska tradicija i preko 100 godina u Americi? Ovaj turnir se održava još 81 godinu već.
Da, mi smo prošle godine imali to u Clevelandu, i ova tradicija, kao što ste vi kazali, 81 godinu, to samo opet sastavlja naše ljudi, i kao što ovaj dečko što nas pre, kaže, on je najveći američki Srbin ovde, i naravno ne moraš ti da pričaš srpski da si Srbin. Ti ljudi mene oduševljavaju zato što znaju tradicije naše, idu u pravoslavnu crkvu, koja je isto najvažnija stvar, i drže sve naše tradicije, ćevapi, šljivovica, pečenje i tako dalje. I ne samo to, i kolo, i igranje, i tamburica, i muzika, i tako dalje.
Jel vi inače koliko dobro igrate golf i koliko igrate često?
Ja sam najslabiji golfer možda ovde celi turnir, ali meni je opet samo da se družimo, da smo mi svi zajedno. Oni kažu samo sloga Srbina spašava, i uz Boga to mi moramo da prihvatimo. Ako to prihvatimo, nam neće niko nas da podeli kao Srbe.
I jel znate dosta ljudi kad se vozite, kad idete po terenima, jel ima poznanika iz Clevelanda i drugih mesta?
Jeste, ima možda 10-15 i muški i ženske golfere iz Clevelanda, a inače mi upoznajemo, ja ove ljudi nisam sve znao do ovaj vikend, i sad smo počeli sa njima da igramo golf, i sad uvek imaš neki kontakt kad odeš kod njihovo mjesto, to bilo Chicago, Windsor, Kalifornija, Arizona, odmah imaš neki kontakt sa našim ljudima i to je odlična stvar.
Jeste vi rođeni u Americi ili u Srbiji?
Ne, ja sam rođen u Republiku Srpsku, u Dubicu, ja sam došao kao 3,5 godine, ja sam cijeli život išao u školu ovde i tako.
Koliko ste dugo u Clevelandu, već ste došli kao mali ili kao?
Ja došao 51. godine, rođen u Italiji.
I kako vam izgleda srpska zajednica u Clevelandu i Americi danas? Nekad se ljudi brinu da se Srbi izgube u Americi, ali da li je tako ili se čuvaju ipak i čuva se tradicija i srpsko ime?
Dobar dio se sačuvaju srpstvo i slavu, običaje, tradicije. A ja bih rado da smo više nacionalni. Ja uvijek kažem, kod Srba Jugoslovenstva teško umide.
Jeste bili skoro u Srbiji u posjeti?
No, ima 49 godina.
49 godina isto?
Da sam bio, ja.
Da, iz kog ste mesta inače bili rođeni?
Mama i tata su iz Like.
Je li neko da pozdravite, bilo u Clevelandu ili?
Sve Srbe širom svijeta koji će ovo da gledaju. Ako moram da preporučim, budite Srbi. Ono što su baš predspili.
What's your impression about the event, about the tournament?
Oh, fantastic. Everybody's been very hospitable, very warm. It's a wonderful tournament. Course is fantastic. Hospitality couldn't be better. And hopefully we'll see you next year at the 82nd SNF Golf Tournament.
What do you think about the significance of this tournament? Is this more than a golf? Is this gathering, being Serbian? How would you describe what this tournament means?
It's to perpetuate our Serbian culture and our heritage, and it's wonderful to celebrate together these wonderful festivities.
Where do you live?
Niagara Falls, Canada.
And were you born there?
Born in Niagara Falls, yes.
How has it been being a Serbian in Niagara Falls? That's actually a big community. There's Tesla Monument there. And
yeah, it's wonderful. We have a big community. We got great church grounds in Niagara Falls, and proud to be part of it.
You plan to come back next year?
Absolutely, yes.
What would you say to people who haven't been at one of these tournaments yet? Why should they join?
Well, they're missing life.
Ko pobeđuje danas?
Svi Srbi. Svi Srbi pobeđuju.
Jeste vi svake godine ovdje na turniru?
A jesmo. Gdje je prošle godine ono bilo?
Bilo Cleveland prošle godine.
Cleveland, Ohio. Ove godine ovdje u Maryville and then next year Canton, Ohio.
I što mislite ovako o ovom turniru, šta znači za vas?
Odlično, društvo, svi Srbi se skupe, moramo malo popiti, ali kad se mora, nije ni teško. Pozdrav Srbija!
Koliko treba biti dobar golfer i jel treba puno vežbati?
Cijeli život i opet ništa.
Ko pobeđuje za sad danas ovdje?
Srbi 1, svi drugi 0. Aj zdravo!
Ja, hvala.
Lako se kod nas golf. Ej, donesi čašu gospodina Žigiću.
Ne moraš, ja ne pijem kad radim.
Hvala Bogu, ni mi isto ne pijemo kad radimo.
A uvijek radim pa nikad ne pijem.
Yeah, you guys got glasses? Let me get a glass.
Okay. Jesam li konobar i kelner?
Ovo je sada dis.
Hvala Bogu imamo čaše.
You guys don't save your glass? Oh, bring some extra, dragi.
Celo jutro, brat. Ajde da smo živi i zdravi.
Ako Bog da.
To su najlepše žene uvijek kod nas.
Pa to je pjesnik.
Ima. Samo malo trunić.
Just a way to visit.
Uđi baš mjesto.
Ne to, ma napuni bre.
Like Steve was saying, you son of a gun.
Yeah, you cheap son of a gun, napuni ovo.
Ovo je da se igra bolje, jel?
Da, hvala Bogu. Najbolji konobar.
Alex, this is what I was saying.
Ej, ajde Bože pomozi, se niko ne povredi danas. Wait for fucking me, asshole.
Super, ne može biti bolje. Najljepše sa našim narodom, pa.
Jeste prvi put na ovom turniru ili?
Drugi put u stvari. Bili smo u februaru u San Diego i sad ovdje u Crown Point, Indiana.
I šta znači golf za Srbe? Jer Srbe vole da igraju golf?
Vole zato što mogu da malo pjuckaju i da malo da puše, pa baš im se sviđa.
Well, I actually lived in Florida for a while, but my baba always belonged to the South Chicago church.
And now, did you travel for the tournament or?
We did. We drove.
Where did you come from?
From Michigan.
From Michigan. What are your impressions about the tournament?
Oh, I've always loved the tournament. All of us have always gotten together since we were really little, and it's what keeps us together and keeps us happy and healthy.
And how do you like to play golf?
Golf a little, drink a lot.
And how did you decide to come to this particular tournament? Do you come regularly each year? Or?
Oh yeah, it's never a question. You always go to the tournament.
And are you family or friend? You're from Michigan
answers.
too?
No, I came from Nashville.
Nashville.
She's a genius.
So you are at Vanderbilt University?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Studying or teaching?
Studying.
Studying. And what are your impressions about the tournament?
Always great.
And are you just starting now for the day right now?
No, we're like almost halfway through.
Yeah, almost halfway.
How is the day going so far? Who is winning?
Not us.
Not us. Not us. We're not winning.
We're far from winning.
We're just winning at having a good time. Yeah?
What would you say to people who haven't been to these tournaments yet?
Oh, they're messing up. They better get here.
Better get here next time.
Uh-huh.
Agreed.
Are you coming from Nashville also to Ohio next year?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yep, we'll be there.
Let's go.
We'll
Can I
be
ask your
there.
names?
Alexandra.
Last name?
Vukabradović.
Milena Rakitic.
Jeste vi odavde iz Indijane ili?
Malo iz Indijane, malo iz Arizone.
Odakle ste putovali sad?
Sada sam iz Indijane odmah ovde.
Aha, tu živite. Jeste u crkvi Sveti Ilija član ili?
Sveti Ilija član, da.
I šta mislite o ovom turniru?
Odlično. 243 igrača, ja mislim najviše od 1980. Tako kažu.
Ste bili ranije na turnirima?
Ja sam. Počeo sam ima jedno oko 20 godina, 30 godina, tako nešto.
I je li to bilo zbog SNF-a ili zbog golfa ili volite golf?
Zbog prijateljstva.
I kako se biraju ovdje ovi štapovi, kako se kaže za golf ili...
Aha.
Je li to mnogo bitno kakve imate recimo?
Ima. Evo ovo je za ovaj driver što kaže. To ti je ovaj prvi i onda ovo ti je kao najmanji, kad te najmanje treba. I tako.
Je li presudno imati dobre štapove ili ipak tehnika?
Ima tehnike ovdje dosta, ja.
Kako vi rešavate, kakvu vrstu štapa da uzmete recimo?
Pa prilično koliko imaš do rupe recimo, ako treba oko 200 metara, 250 metara, onda je ovo, ako treba 150, onda ovaj iron.
I što kažete se noći za vašu parohiju, ovaj turnir ovdje, mislim da i pomaže crkvi također.
Da, ja ne znam koliko smo zadnji put zaradili, ali dobro zaradimo i trebamo, naša je vrlo lijepa je crkva, ali nema puno članika, mi smo mala partija.
Kako ime vaše?
Vaso Stojić.
Ste vi iz Indijane isto ili?
Ja sam rođen član iz Indijana, moj pokojni čača je i kao Vasin, čača su počeli ova crkva, Sveti Ilija, i ja sam u 1994. se preselio u Detroit i član sam tamo u Rovanicu i svaka dođem na ove tournaments da budemo sa naše društvo, da imamo društvo dobro i da pomognemo crkvi, što god možemo ovdje.
I sad ste putovali iz Detroita?
Ja, putovao sam iz Detroit, jes.
I kako protiču 3 dana? Jeste ovdje sva 3 dana?
Ja dođem, mi smo došli u sredu, uveče i stojimo sva 3 dana i vrlo dobro.
Je li interesantan golf kao igra ovako? Vidim, ima dosta i vožnje i to ili?
Kad je vožnje, samo pričamo malo, zezamo jedno drugoga, znaš, to je što je vožnje, imamo pusti naša muzika ovaka ovdje i to je sve, ovo je za društvo najviše i ako udariš dobro, ako ne, šta će?
Koliko ste danas udarili, ste brojali ili?
Udarimo previše, nego spičeli, to
i koliko ste pogodili, da kažem?
Vaso pogodi najviše, on igra najbolje od nas. Ja sam previše udario danas, ali oni to kažu, koliko udaram za mene, moja platu za koliko udaram to je manje, zato ja udaram toliko puta, ja dobijem više od što sam platio.
I je li važno imati ovdje i tačno, znači odgovarajuće rukavice i cipele i sve?
Imamo, ovo nosimo sve, imamo ove cipule da ne kližeš malo i to.
I muziku gde ste došli na telefonu, neku stanica iz Srbije ili?
No, od telefonu imam, kako to zove, taj playlist i od naše muzike.
Jeste vi, znači bili ste ovde, preživjeli u Indijani, u ovoj parohiji ili?
Ja i moja supruga su oba dva, mi smo rođeni u Sveti Iliji ovde. I mi smo se ovde upoznali i ženili su ovde u Sveti Ilije crkvu i onda se 94. mi se proveli u Detroit i bili članovi tamo. Imamo jedan sin i on je kršćan tamo u Detroit i to.
Je bio otac Lazar Katanić, jel vas on venčao?
Lazar?
Lazar Kostur.
Lazar Kostur on nas venčao. On i od Proto Lazić, zato od Proto Lazić on je već i prešao i Kostur je bio tu, mi smo imali obadva njih za nas, zato kad smo mi bili mladi, ja i moja supruga, od Proto Lazić je svakad bio sa nas, pokojni, i on je, mi smo bili mali i on je svakad bio naš kao pop i mi smo čeli da on isto dođe. Oni su obadva nas venčali.
Kako je vaše ime?
Radoslav Jaksić.
Ste bili u Srbiji nekada?
Mi smo od Grahovo, rođeni, moje mama i pokojni čača su Grahovo, oba dve. I mama je baš tamo sada u Drvar, sa njezina najmlađa sestra, ona se vraća 2 nedelje. Sin mi išao bio u Beograd za 1-2 nedelje, bilo u Beogradu.
Bili smo zajedno.
Oni su bili zajedno sa njegov sin.
Bili smo u Skadarliji, ja. Mi smo bili tamo, jednu nedelju smo bili u Beogradu, onda 1 nedelju u Dalmaciji, onda se opet vratili u Beograd nedelju dana.
Kako je bio put?
Odličan, lijep.
Ste vi isto?
Ja naznem dobro vaš jezik, živjeli golfers.
Are you in the Serbian community in Indiana here?
Yeah, I'm from Sveti Ilija.
So you're a member here. What do you
I'm
think?
Not just a member, I'm the board secretary.
Board secretary. Important
throw it
function.
in there, huh?
What do you think about this significance? This event helps the church too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Aside from the financial impact, the benefit for our church, it's great to have to be the host to show, everybody in the country our warm and welcoming spirit.
And it's interesting that this is an organization that's been around for like more than 100 years, but young kids are coming too, so the new people are coming in as well.
Actually, they took over this year. They managed it all.
And we also had a great effort from Adam Maximovich to get the SNF program going for the basketball, and we were successful. I think we won the Pee-wees. A lot of the younger guys are really stepping up, the guys that are in the 25 to 35 year range, and they're picking the ball up. So,
well, these are some of the important events. When SNF does something at your church, these are some of the major events for the community.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Any other events coming up this fall or winter?
Slava tomorrow.
Slava tomorrow. We got a bowling tournament.
Yeah.
Bowling's coming up in October. Right? Yeah.
That's also SNF? Or?
Yeah, SNF bowling in October, SNF midwinter golf in February, basketball in April.
Basketball's in Detroit in
April,
no, they're going to do, I think they're doing June again. I don't know.
Oh, June, yeah, and then golf again. So.
But golf is where's golf going to be? In Canton. So golf is in Canton, and then.
That was supposed to be a secret.
It's not anymore.
Not anymore.
Secret's out.
And what else is going on? So golf, bowling is where's bowling? Also here.
It's at St. George's right here in Cherville. Yeah, next community over.
Yeah. Any message for new participants or for Serbia or people here? Anything?
Come join us. The more, the merrier.
Yep. Eat plenty of bread.
Because you're gonna drink.
No, nobody has what we have. We were talking last night. Niko ima što mi imamo. I for people to come, they just have to come experience it. You don't know until you come what this is like.
We had one lady tell me the other day, she was dancing, and the caller, she walks out, she said, I can't imagine not being Serbian. because I feel sorry for him. And my wife goes, yeah, I agree. My wife's American. But she's 100% Serbian now.
Right.
Počasni Srbin, da kažem.
Sve je dobro.
Kako ide turnir? To je vaš sin ovdje, je li?
Ja, sin moj. Oni su uzeli da budu chairman od ovo, so svaka mu čast.
Znači on je chairman, nisam?
Chairman, ja.
On je
glavni. Ja. On je Grubnić mali. Pa nisu nikad imali, I think, 1980, I think. Imali su 250 ili nešto tako. Ove godine 243 golfers.
I je li ima limit koliko može ljudi da igra?
No, mi smo uzeli ove čele 4 rupa, nines. So, ima 36 rupa.
Jel ponos za vas da je sin ovdje chairman?
Kako nije? Kad mi je rekao prošle godine kad su bili u Cleveland, bi smio da bude chairman. Ja sam znao da će naša crkva dobiti. I onda mi je rekao onaj mali Brunić ukola gađe, moramo mi biti chairman. Ja go, kako ne može? Ja počeo plakati.
A i s kim ste vi drugari ili?
Pa drugari. Dobri i bolji.
Ja.
Ko je bolji u golfu?
Ovaj je najbolji u golfu. Ja sam dobar na piće. Kad treba.
Koliko je do sada rupa ubačeno?
Koliko smo vi igrali? 7 rupa.
7. I koliko puta je trebalo da se...
Previše.
Jeste igrali, je li ovo prvi put ili ste rekli svake godine?
Svake godine. Idemo svuda. Clevelandu, Pittsburghu, Arizonu, San Diego, gdje god bude idemo.
I znači šta je lepši, golf ili druženje ili sve?
Pa druženje je broj 1. Golf je samo za ovako.
Nije za golf, za druženje.
Druženje znači.
Ja. So, idemo puno godina.
Previše godina.
Ja.
I jel ste sad stali ovdje, ćete da ubacite i tu ili kako znate, kako birate gdje idete sad kad vozite, gdje stajete usput?
Ono je određeno da treba da se ide, pa da, 18 rupa ima, pa mi idemo.
Oni malo igraju sporo, mi smo njih uvatili.
Aha, stigli ste. Ja sam samo igrao mini golf, pa ne znam moj veliki golf.
Dobro.
Pozdrav u Srbiju svima, pozdrav.
Hvala.
Sad sam se vratio, bio 3 nedjelje gore. Bili smo u Mladenovcu, bili smo u Kučevu, u Beogradu. Baš je bilo odlično, super.
Jeste rođeni u Americi ili u Srbiji?
Ovdje smo rođeni, da.
I šta je najlepše u Srbiji? Kakvi su utisci?
Hrana. I društvo, i muzika, i piće. I naš narod.
A šta kažu ljudi kad ste tamo blaglama, vi ste u Americi, jel kažu to?
Kažu, ali bolje je meni tamo kad odem. Fino je, super.
Šta ponovo sljedeće godine možda?
Ako Bog da.
Kako beše ime naše?
Tomislav Stanojević.
Oh, it's nice to be on the other side of the camera for once.
Did you just play the golf?
No, we're the photographers. The other photographers.
The other? That's the daughter?
Yep.
You met her son, Nikki.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's my fam.
They've been taking pictures all.
Yeah, throughout the days and stuff. It's been a great tournament so far. We're loving it. It's fun hosting it. It's good.
We're taking photos. What kind of photos did you take so far?
Some action shots. You're going to see them tonight at the banquet. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
What moments do you like to catch when people are hitting?
When they're mad. Yeah, we like getting the group shots of everyone, friends and stuff.
And do you follow the whole area here? Do you follow?
Yeah, all the We see everyone. Can't miss us.
And do you do are you just doing this to help out, or do you like photography anyway?
No, just doing it to help. Just for the church, just for fun.
So you both take it with your phones, or some other?
No, we got a camera.
Okay. Big camera.
It's a serious job. Follow the Instagram, SNF Lodge 170. Give us a follow.
And what would you say? Are you going to play golf next time, maybe also?
Maybe. Maybe. They let us. It's been fun.
Is it hard to play golf?
I think so. We're not good. We're not good enough.
So do you know all the people who played today?
A lot of them, yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah.
How are your names?
Oh, not the show. Easy.
And they are there?
We are there in Kernich.
Stigli smo do kraja ovog izdanja emisije Srpske raznice iz Amerike. Ovoga puta javili smo se iz grada Crown Point, Indiana, sa golf turnira Srpskog narodnog saveza Serb National Federation, koji je privukao veliki broj igrača, 243 ovoga puta, a sljedeće godine očekuje se i još više. Sljedeći turnir treba da bude u mestu Crown Point, Indiana. Veliki pozdrav sve vas u Americi, Evropi, Kanadi i Australiji. Iz Indijane šalje Aleksandar Žigić. Prijetno!